Hello, welcome to the Lucky Paper YouTube page. Today we are doing some testing for Adventures in the Forgotten Realms cards. I see you looking at that camera. I see you looking at it. So we are going to do a grid draft of my cube, the Bun Magic Cube, and then I have a little stack here of cards. It's actually a pretty substantial stack, I would say, all things considered. These are all the cards that I am even remotely interested in trying in my cube from Adventures from the Forgotten Realms. I gotta say, I'm not very optimistic about a lot of these cards actually making the cut, but I want to play with them and get some reps in to see what the deal is. So what we're going to do is do a regular grid draft. At the end, we're going to be able to just stick in these very high-quality proxies, because we don't have the cards in paper yet. This is before the release, to stick them into any sleeves we want and just replace them with any card in our pool and play with them. What do you think, Anthony?
This is not the most important or interesting detail, but it's so hard to read cards in black and white.
It really is. The color really helps with the legibility. So I agree. It's actually difficult.
Dancing Sword.
Agree.
I feel like
Dancing Sword is
you
cool.
however you do playtesting, we've tried it different ways, like this, where we just get to add whatever cards, or shuffling them in. And there's always a little bit of bias depending on how you do it. I feel like we're going to play a bunch of these man lands, which is good if you want to see those.
I want to get them in play and see what happens. All right, let's roll for going first.
Wow. Oh, we can't roll a spin down.
Matt Tabak is going to kick our butts. Matt Tabak is going to spank our butt back and balls. All right, I guess I'm going first.
Do not.
And I'm going to take this row right here. I like
lands and a good card.
I like lands and a good card.
How good is Urza in this cube?
That's a great question. Some people really like Urza, and he's kind of in there because some people really like him.
Honestly, the cheaper cards and hand disruption is probably better, but I'm curious.
This is a straight up combo right there.
Right?
Seagate
right?
Caller and Inquisition.
But
on the play.
I'm not here to win. I'm here to
double thought
take Urza.
You, basically. All right, you're up. I swear I shuffled these. I swear.
Ooh. Well,
I shouldn't spend too much time making the packs be perfectly aligned, even though that is a thing
Chase and Flooded Strand
appeals to me. Yeah, I'm going to be aspirational here.
Okay. Go for it.
I love me, a Dreadhorde Arcanist. If I can make it work, make me very happy. Plus, early fixing lands.
Did you add Gird for Battle to the cube?
Did not add Gird for Battle to the cube.
Weird.
I'm sorry. It's just too good with Dreadhorde Arcanist, so
I understand.
Can't do it. I guess if I did a draft cam...
Wow, we have multiple levels of
We do have a proxy
forgeries
Dimir
here.
Signet. I didn't have another Dimir Signet, it turned out, so...
Are you telling the truth?
That I don't have another Dimir Signet?
Yeah.
I'm sure I do in a box somewhere. I just couldn't readily put my hands on it. I like Gaia's Cradle. That card...
Weird.
...is broken. I think I'm going to take this row... Yeah. Maybe I'm not playing my Bevel's tricks. I don't know. We'll find out as the game goes on.
Huh. I don't totally know what I'm doing yet, but I don't think it's playing green cards.
Signal successfully sent. Opponent not in my lane. All right, you're up.
Now I'm going to start taking green cards.
I need to be not obsessive about lining up the cards. That's a real problem I have.
Let's take lands.
Land's good. Maybe I will jund them out, as the kids say. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Need a slightly bigger streaming area. Whenever we do the real studio, we build the real studio, I'm going to put this camera in the ceiling so I can get a wider angle. It's going to be great. I'm up. Oh, dear. I guess I'll continue to take broken lands that tap for more than one mana.
Yeah. I don't feel great about that.
I've got 2 Stomping Grounds and a Blood Crypt. Not so bad.
I think Dreddy's pretty good.
Thank you, RTFY99, for the follow. Look, we're streaming, Anthony.
Wow.
True streamer.
You sound like such a dork.
Sorry, thanking people is dorky. think I'm going to cut Hex Shrinker. I'm going to make Jet cry.
Wow.
I just don't like it. It's good. I just don't like it. You are up first, my friend. This is stuck in the mail somewhere.
Oh my god, I have so many cards in the mail.
The Us Puss is not doing great.
I don't know if I'm doing it right, but we're gonna.
That's why I
go
wanted
over
some
here.
of those cards. Lotus Petal or Gilded Goose? I'm going to skip the Lotus Petal for this particular draft, I think. Because the Edge of Autumn's going to fix my manners. Alright, I'm up.
This is a deck, right?
I don't know. This is pretty easy for me. I'm definitely taking Ren in 6. I want to play this card forever. I get a little free recurring Nightmare and Gilded and Taxiing Probe for my troubles.
Does that mean I can put this card in here?
Lelia, the more I play her, the more I'm like, this is actually probably fine.
Wow.
Much to Anthony's chagrin. I mean, we've played it in a lot of games, and it's good, but it hasn't completely taken over games in an unbeatable way yet. You're up, Anthony.
Wow.
Please, 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 please.
I mean, I could take two.
Please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Damn it!
I mean, that's the obvious pick, right?
That hurts. That hurts real bad.
It's Hybrid Crisis now? Crisis? We can put a forest in this deck. It's going to be fine.
Maybe I go a little bit harder into... I think I like this row better. Darn. That really was upsetting. Alright, I'm up first. Okay, I get double overgrown too. That's fine.
Oh, no, I need one of those.
There's still another one floating around in the cube somewhere.
Oh, right, there's three? Wow.
There's 3. I really want fetch lands, though, for my red and 6. So far, I have 1, and it's completely off color. You took 2 of my on-color fetch lands.
Am I just totally playing 5-color bullshit? Maybe we just play this Tireless Tracker.
That is...
Probably not a cryptic.
All right, that's halfway through. Ring the bell. Ding! The grid draft is halfway over. You're up first, Anthony.
Lands are pretty good. I've heard.
You're gonna run out of playables, son. You are the worst.
I might just be playing green.
I mean, with all those lands you took of mine, I can see how that would be the case.
They are all your lands.
Mine. All right, I'm up first now. Maybe I'll just play blue.
Okay, go for it. Try some blue.
I have no fixing for blue, but there's really nothing fantastic in this pack for me. And Uro is really good.
I've heard.
But splashing double blue to escape it. Nah, I'm going to go here.
Damn. As they say. Well, it's not Golos, but...
It's better than Golos. All right, you're up. All right, what am I going to get to play over here if I jund you out? Werewolf Pack Leader. Ranger Class. I'll play these cards. Why the hell not? I guess we're swearing on this particular episode. Ooh. Okay. Turn off notifications there, buddy.
What's the notification? This is a difficult pick, I think.
Nothing is amazing here. I mean, that's not entirely true. One of the cards is amazing.
Balance?
That's the one.
I do have a lot of planeswalkers. How many planeswalkers do you have? Also a couple.
1, 2.
A couple.
2 planeswalkers. Once Upon a Time. That card's good. And Fire Covenant is also good. Alright, I'm up. My deck will be so much better with a lot of fetch lands. Because look, I can take this Deathrite Shaman. I'll just eat your own fetch lands. Let's do that. Red is a really light splash over here, I think. You are up. There's a row for you. Oh my.
Hey, look, the Overgrown Tomb.
Oh my. You can take that Overgrown Tomb and leave Snapcaster, Jite. Leave them untouched.
Jite is a problem. Snapcaster actually doesn't do that much for me. I haven't honestly played that much with Grim Monolith. I'm a little bit curious about it. I don't have
can be very broken. And
a ton of stuff
it
to do
also
with it.
can be a liability.
Yeah.
It can be both.
So maybe I just hate Jite from you. Urza's Bubble.
Do I even want it? I'll never tell.
You got creatures over there.
I'll never tell. Leaving the Overgrown Tomb on the battlefield. All right, we'll go here.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sorry, Snapcaster Mage. Nobody is playing you. All right, I'm up. I love to be up when I finally get a fetch land. 2 fetch lands.
Wow.
Yummy. I really want those red cards too, to be honest, but actually I wanted kind of this whole pack. I would play this entire pack, actually. All right, 3 packs left, Anthony. You have enough playables over there?
I hope so.
Well, you get to pull, I guess, all those AFR cards, so
Also true.
That's another good reason to take lands very highly in this particular draft. You are up, my friend. I don't think I care about any of these cards, honestly. Maybe I'd play some blue. Now I wish I had taken Uro, which I probably could have predicted I would have wished I had taken if I had just thought a little bit further into the future. Because I do have enough blue fixing now, I think, to have played it. Oh well, I got this stinky robot instead. I am up. Let me have a think.
I gotta go.
Santa Claus is here.
Santa Claus is here. Let's do 2 picks real quick.
You can just go ahead. Or make a pick. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'll entertain them. It's weird to leave a skull clamp here, but I think I actually need more playable cards. Well, I guess that's actually probably not true with the additions from whatchamacallit, from AFR. Oh well, did my pick. I picked what I picked. How's my blue fixing looking? Got a Bloodstained and a Misty. And a Flooded Strand. And now a Hallowed Fountain and a Steam Vents. The Hallowed Fountain is totally off color. Yeah, I'm not going to play any blue, I don't think.
Sorry. Skull Clamp. And other cards.
Clamp. I didn't take it. I'm a fool, probably. You're basically going to have... You can play any AFR card you want, basically, in your deck. So it'll be interesting to see which ones you choose to play.
Maybe not any.
Oh, come on. This is the testing stream. You got to play some. You get first pick.
Wow.
You suck.
Hey, look, all of a sudden I'm playing black.
I don't like you. Yeah, I guess I gotta take these. Probably not great, but there's something. All right. Do you want to have the camera watch you deck build? You want to be on the deck building cam? Chat, who do you want to have on the deck building cam? Me or Anthony? And then we'll do a little quick deck tech for whoever's not on the deck building cam.
So what you're saying is I can just take this hero's downfall and just upgrade it to a power word kill?
You sure can.
Wow. Or should I
Arguably not an upgrade.
do that with a card that
I'm making an executive decision to put Anthony on the deck building cam. Look at these fancy cameras we got. It's so great. You're playing 5-color nonsense, so
Yeah.
you haven't up until like where is it? You have up until a little bit of delay. The camera goes up to here, up to this dice, so you can build up to there.
Oh, I'm doing it?
You're doing it. You're on the deck building cam. People demand.
All right. This isn't normally like how... This is not normally how I like to play Magic the Gathering. However...
What?
Usually if I'm playing like a 5-color deck, I at least want to be like, okay, I'm actually a mono-green deck, but I have like this fixing for this and have like a structure to it. I just took all the lands and whatever cards I wanted, and so let's see what we can do.
There's a lot of people that believe that is the optimal strategy for a grid
I
draft.
know, but it's just not... It's not where I want to be, but at the same time, I guess it is. We got fetchables. We got fetches. And ours is Saga.
That's all you need.
So maybe I just put in like one of each basic. I really wish I had Golos. But
I wish I had Uro. You want to
what are we
trade?
actually playing? Oh, no.
Okay.
We're playing a lot of black. We're playing a little bit of green. Maybe some of this double blue's looking a little suspect. Red also a little bit suspect. We have enough good black removal now. I think we can cut the sinkhole. So it's really just Duretti, but it's free.
How many things is Tarfire actually killing your deck? You got like no creatures over there.
Oh yeah, I don't know how I'm going to win.
The old 5-color control.
Yeah. So, as far as new cards, I feel like because of my land situation, I don't really want any of these man lands, even though I said I was excited to try them, and I thought we would. Phantom Steed.
You can play a Phantom Steed if you want. I'm letting you.
I don't think it does anything for my deck. I don't think that Min does either, or the Forsworn Paladin. Ebon Death is kind of interesting. Demulich, no.
Really, extremely did not get there on my Dreadhorde Arcanist, which is sad.
Yeah, I didn't see. I guess we didn't open card for battle. Plundering Barbarian. Turbo Cube staple.
8.
We finally have a card named White, and it's black. Can't wait to see how the other colors shake up.
You nerd.
Portable Hole. Portable Hole's probably pretty good against you, but it... I like dancing. Yeah, I like a lot of these cards, but just not here. I'm sorry. So we're gonna be just testing the card that I think really needs the most testing because we're really not sure exactly how it's gonna play out.
Are you actually not gonna test those cards? Any cards?
Talk me into some. We're doing collaborative deck building.
You into it. We're trying to make a stream about testing the Adventures in Forgotten Realms
All right,
cards.
fine. I'll just jam in a Ranger class and a Ebb and Death, and sure, I don't need any basic lands. Let's just go to this menu over here. Menu of, like flying. Flying's the best, but it's okay. Actually, we have a lot of black, so let's try a black one. I think everybody says the black one's the worst, but I think manlands are not really worth complaining about too much. You just put them in your deck. Make a treasure. Man, these perfect hard plus an extra. These are really some thick cards over here.
Yeah, baby. I like them thick. Thick with two C's.
Urza Saga is a dumb magic card.
Yeah, it's not dumb.
It's maybe a little bit... I think I just have to count it as a spell in this deck, though.
I'm actually just not going to bother testing Power Word Kill. I know what this card does. I do not need to do that. I have decided. I also decided I'm not going to play Golos.
Oof. I don't know if I can play this Eye Tyrant. I need more than 2 basics.
You are playing Draco Death?
Possibly. I'm looking at it. Maybe I don't need basics. Do I need basics?
Do you have anything that fetches basics?
I you know?
I don't think you do,
I
actually.
don't, so...
You got plane cycling.
I said I needed basics, but maybe that's just wrong.
Basics are for basics.
I love playing basic lands, though.
I'm going low curving here. We're going to get a little aggro on you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
28. Let's call it 29 cards if we count that as a spell. So we want to make some cuts.
Double red is a little rough. I'm going to skip that for now. Alright, I lied. I'm going to play Power Word Kill. I would like another removal spell, turns out.
Voidwalker's kind of dumb, but double pips scares me.
I'm actually excited. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be cutting that card for white. Which is a worse card, but much cleaner, I think, in terms of play patterns.
Maybe I should read white again. I like that card.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
I don't think... this is actually much... I was not paying enough attention to this card. It's
Triple black.
Triple black, really.
Yeah.
So that's getting out.
That plays recurring.
Hero's Downfall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
And can that card be Sedgemoor Witch? I'm going to say yes. All right. And then I think I can go greedy here with my mana.
All right. This is going to sound crazy, but I think I'm not going to play Urza Saga. I don't think that's optimal, but it just seems so risky in this 5-color deck to have, even if I treat it as a spell. I'd rather just play a 16-land 5-color deck.
I need basics in my deck is the thing because of Edge of Autumn. So I actually probably can't fit more than one of these man lands. And I'm most excited about a Den of the Bugbear. Get in there, Bugbear.
Basics.
So that's... Oh, I need basic lands, though. I gotta make cuts. Shite. Alright. In the name of testing new cards, I'm not gonna play this. And... I'm gonna play one of each basic, right? Let's see, how many basics are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's plenty. Oh boy. Alright, well, Anthony's getting basic lands. I'm going to switch over to my deck over here, friends. Let's take a look at this pile. So, Anthony ended up going kind of full 5-color greed, and I aim to try and punish that greed with a fairly low-to-the-ground Jund deck. Definitely pulling in a couple of different directions here, because I have ramp in the form of Gilded Goose, Llanowar Elves, Deathrite Shaman, kind of Forsworn Paladin, Edge of Autumn. But then nothing really at the top end. I mean, still ramping out an early Rabble Master, Sedgemoor Witch, Garruk Relentless, Hardcasted Grief, Hydra, whatever these things. We'll get there. But mostly my curve is 2 drops. So we've got Ren and 6 Valky. The new cards I'm testing, White, Ranger Class, Werewolf Pack Leader, and Battlecry Goblin. And then just some ways to kind of cheese out with a lot of mana with a Dark Ritual and a Gaia's Cradle and an Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb looking a little suspect here. Maybe actually this is the classic Feld deck where I cut the Ancient Tomb.
Whoa.
I don't know. I just don't know. I'm curious to see what Forsworn Paladin does. I don't think it's particularly good here or maybe at all, but I want to try it. It's got to be worth playing Ancient Tomb for one of these cards early. Even though I have double green. My only double pips are greens, which is good. Alright, let's go back to your KM Anthony. Well, I get basic lands.
I don't claim to be building this deck correctly. It's just a pile of good cards. And Ebon Death, for no reason.
It's for testing reasons.
It's for testing reasons. I think this card is quite strong, but I don't think this is... I mean, it just does a lot. It's actually pretty flexible.
Alright, I need wolf tokens. I need other kinds of wolf tokens. I need...
I tried so hard to figure out how Urza's Bauble actually works, and...
How it actually works? What do you mean?
My question is, does the person... Do you know which card you revealed to me?
Do I know which card you revealed to me? Yes.
I found rulings that seemed official-ish in both directions.
In both directions.
This was like years ago, but... I'm assuming you added Mishra's Bauble as well?
That actually is Mishra's Bauble, quote unquote.
Oh.
I mean, play it as Urza's Bauble, but there is one slot in the cube for one of those cards. And as of right now, I only have an Urza's Bauble and not anything else.
Huh.
Am I missing any?
Oh, you have green tokens right there? You got an insect?
I don't have the grist token.
Okay.
I'm a very bad man. I apologize.
Oh, I also need a Duretti token and a Urza token, if you happen to be looking at tokens.
Those I do have. Here, I'll hook you up.
Hell yeah.
You gonna blink it? You need more than one?
Yes.
But then I only have, I think, one of the bad Duretti tokens. They're actually somewhat hard to come by, I think, if I remember correctly. Here you go.
Didn't I give you one? Yeah, from the Mythic Edition. This is like it's a pricey token. I'll never forget, I did 2 drafts of that Mythic Edition set. They were very pricey. And all the Planeswalkers in that set, so it was like every pack has a very fancy Planeswalker, and they're all very, very expensive, except for Duretti. And I got Duretti both times.
Where about the other tokens? Oh, the Goblin tokens.
But now it's in this cube, which is cool.
Yeah. One of them gets played. Oh, wait. That's fine. Goblins. And one of each basic. We make one more cut, I think. All right. Let's go here. I gotta make a cut, I think. Let me count real quick. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. See? Ancient Tomb. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'd rather play Den of the Bugbear.
Wow.
That's why I play Den of the Bugbear.
Den of the Bugbear, I think, is the most exciting one to me. A manland that makes tokens? I mean, what's not to love?
All right. The head-to-head cam.
What does that look like?
The normal one.
Oh, okay.
Just both of our heads touching each other, real big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think I'm at 41 cards. I might just pull a Daniel. I want to test these cards.
Hell yeah.
I want to test these cards is the thing. Wow.
You'll try again.
I guess.
Wow.
Would you like to go first?
I'll take the play.
All right. All right. This will be fun. Love to test cards. Do you also need a goblin token?
No, I just like these goblin tokens. I thought it was interesting on Drive to Work. Morrow mentioned that they made these tokens intentionally without names. So if you have like similar tokens, you could just grab this and be like, yeah, this is the goblin for whatever. Which is cool because everybody likes to complain about how many different human soldiers and warriors and just humans and similar 1/1 white tokens
that
are.
is annoying.
It's a little annoying.
That one is annoying.
It's a little annoying. But just get the ones.
Good luck, Anthony.
Good luck to you.
Let's do it.
Can I pick up 7 of
Where'd I
these
put my
extremely
water? Oh, it's over there. I'll get it in a sec.
thick cards?
You want to lay your hand out while I get my water?
Sure.
People know what you're doing.
Well,
Oh, wait. Let's name your deck. What do you want your deck to be named?
I don't know. I want to say like Golos is my commander, but you took Golos.
Golos.
Mm-hmm. Go Lost. No, that's bad too. Better than Andy's deck. How about Andy's Bane?
Going with Golosless. Golosless, less Golos.
All right, I guess that's how much choice I get.
I mean, I want it to be somewhat descriptive.
Oh,
of what your
color,
deck is.
5 color Nolos. That's good.
5 colored Nolos is so much better. All right, here we go. Thank you, James. I got 5 color Nolos. Love to see it. And I'm Bad
Badjund. All right, well, I'm going to keep this hand.
You decide if it's bad like the deck is poor or if it's bad like bad to the bone. I'm not looking.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but we're going to keep these cards and see what they do. Hopefully, we'll use these cards to draw something relevant.
This is probably a bad keep.
Good. We're on the same
But
page.
bad Jund should probably keep a bad hand. It's on the draw. I got a mulligan. I can't keep this hand. Too many lands. Ooh, I gotta show people. Wait. This I'm gonna show off. The deck names also show up here. See, now I'm playing bad Jund. Anthony's playing 5-color Nolos. It's great.
It just occurred to me I really need to look up how much a foil Old Border Paradoxical Outcome is.
Foil.
I have to do it right now.
Outcome. Oh, for the Turbo Cube?
Yeah.
Can't be that bad. I mean, it's played in Vintage, but
52
really,
cents non-foil.
I'm betting $7.
$47?
Wow.
Is this correct?
Could be. I mean, I guess Vintage players want it. Legacy? Is it played in Legacy? I don't actually know. It might be banned in Legacy for all I know.
There's one for $26. Well, okay. There are other Magic cards I want more
All right,
than
here's
that.
my second hand. Don't look, Anthony.
Okay,
It's a top
fine.
secret. This is an easy keep. The question is, what do we bottom? This actually I think is really good with this hand for reasons that maybe are obvious to the viewer, but I will not explain out loud.
Explain it.
I think it's either of these is what we're going to do here. I don't think this is the kind of deck or game where I'm going to want to do this for the other mode. So I'm going to bottom this. Well, what does that do again? Yeah, I'm going to bottom this one. All right. Off we go, Anthony. You're on the play.
Excellent. Love to be on the play. I guess.
You've had all this time and you're still trying to decide which land to play?
I was thinking about Old Border foils.
Paradox outcome.
Paradoxical Outcomes.
All right.
I get to see. I'm going to go ahead and crack this right now.
All right.
Show me a random card from your hand. Oh, wait. Sorry. We're playing it as Mishra's. Which one is
No,
this?
we're playing as Zerz's Ball.
Okay,
That's what it is.
Easy.
And then I guess we're trying to figure out, do I know what card you're looking at? Let's say
That's
I
a
don't.
question that I have.
Let's say I don't. Who cares? It's more fun that way. More drama. All right. I'll draw. My upkeep, you draw a card, Anthony.
Thank you.
I'm going to play a Stomping Ground tapped. And pass the turn. Remember to announce what you're doing. I know it's hard to remember.
Draw.
People can't see all the details of the cards. They're so small and pixelated. Can I ask a dumb favor? Can everybody just type anything in the chat that's in it's viewing right now? We get like, I don't know, Twitch points. Untap reading pool? We get like Twitch points if we have 10 people chatting simultaneously. Thank you, Parker. I want to get the Twitch points is the thing.
All right, I'm going to give up a little bit of value and talk through my thinking. I don't have a third land. If I want to be able to have a third mana next turn, I feel like either of these will get us there.
The Bauble has no Gatherer notes. That is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, if anybody can actually find a definitive answer, I'm curious about it. Because it's like
someone hop in the judges IRC. There's a judges chat. If you Google like MTG judges chat, there's a live chat room you can hop into, and there's always eager judges ready to tell you how the rules of Magic work.
I think I'm gonna go with the Signet and say go.
Oh, see, now I think you're holding up a counter spell. Is what I think. Well, we're not anymore, but you were at some point. Is what I think is happening here. I'll untap. I will draw. That's interesting. I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to crack this Bloodstained Mire.
Okay.
I'm going to go into my deck. And I'm going to get an untapped Blood Crypt going to 17. And then I'm going to run out a Renin 6.
Okay.
And Renin 6, I will uptick to put this land back into my hand.
Okay. Do it. What are you waiting for?
I'm shuffling and getting dice. Give me a break, dude. All right, go ahead.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw.
He doesn't even take any counter spells? I don't think he did.
Well, my whole deal's looking pretty bad now. I just have to run this out and hope I get lucky. Uro.
Oh boy.
I can do all the colors right, yes.
Green, blue.
Second,
Yeah,
I will draw a card.
I hate signets for that reason. Very annoying to play with.
And go to 21.
21 it is.
And get punished. I'll say go.
I'll untap. I will draw. What do I want to do this turn? I've got 7 cards in hand. Let's play the new cards, because that's fun. I'm going to do a Ranger class.
Ruh-roh.
Trigger, I'm going to make a 2/2 Green Wolf token, which I already have because of other cards. I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to crack it for a basic swamp. Going to... Actually, hold on a sec. I lied. I'm going to crack it for a tap Stomping Ground.
I think that's pretty canonical. If we'll play it like MTGO plays it. I know you have white.
Well, see, I would have played differently if I had remembered.
Would you?
And then I'll uptick and put the Bloodstained Mire back in my hand.
Yeah, seems good.
And say go.
All right, let's see if I can draw a land right here. Okay, not exactly.
It'd be so embarrassing if we got beat by Bad Jund, Anthony. It's got bad right in the name.
I know, right?
Do I put a... There's no tokens
You
on these
don't
classes.
put a counter on it. I think they just like didn't want it to interact with proliferate, so they were just
that makes
we're
sense.
just gonna not say.
That's the thing.
I think you can put a counter on it.
No, I'm not going to. I mean, I remember what it is.
Okay. So I think we're gonna play a Chromox.
A Chroma Mox.
Chromomox. That card actually might be relevant, and this card's looking pretty bad. So let's... Do I need more colors, though? I kind of do. That's fine. We'll get rid of balance.
Yes, my old frame signet is very beautiful. I love looking at it. It's so pretty. Boy, I can't believe they accidentally printed the non-etched foil versions and gave them to some influencers. They're going to be so rare.
Pretty cool.
So rare. Imprinting balance is scary.
How is that not You have
good?
an enchantment and a planeswalker.
I also have so many cards in hand because I'm getting card advantage.
I also have a bunch of cards in hand.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's the right choice. I'm saying it's my choice.
All right.
Okay. So if I do that, then I can do that and do that. That seems pretty good. I like doing 3 things.
That's a lot of doing things.
I like 3 things.
I'm heckin' scared.
All right, let's do a plane cycle. That does cost generic, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Love to plane cycle.
I think I've made a horrible mistake in this game that I only realized just now.
Wow.
That I should have thought about. Yeah, that would have been way better. Magic is so hard.
Oh. I actually already have double blue. If you don't mind, I'm actually going to make it a temple garden.
You haven't done anything else yet.
Yeah.
What do you need double green for? Double white?
What do I need double green for?
Double white for... You have white under your Chrome Mox.
Well, it's plain
Oh,
cycle.
you need double green for Uro, obviously. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you don't have double blue and double green now.
This makes blue.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Okay.
Can we work out my mana base right now?
Your mana base is hard.
I'll play a land for turn. Take 2, go to 19. Let's... Maybe I should have done this first. Cycle Boon of the Wishgiver. And play a Sylvan Library.
Oh, you did 3 things.
I did 3 things, and I'll say go. The winner is the one who does the most things.
I'll untap. I will draw. Huh. Now I don't know what to do with that. Three cards in hand?
3 cards in hand. They're all good if you're curious. It's cube. All the cards are good.
I'm going to play a white.
I knew you had that.
I know you knew I had that. I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire.
Okay.
Now I will crack it for a plain swamp. So I go to 15.
You were at 17?
I'm only taking one.
Oh.
I had me at 16, I think. I mean,
oh, you fetched again. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Get a swamp.
I assume they're gonna like send a whole uncut foil sheet of signets to everyone who complained on Twitter.
People are complaining?
No, people
Doesn't
never.
make any
Magic
sense.
players don't complain.
I'm doing this in a weird order because it's hard to play Magic on stream.
That is a white.
I'll attack you for 2.
Oh, ow. There's 17.
And then I'm going to Witherbloom Command and destroy. This can take you off double blue for Uro.
Mm-hmm.
This can take you off of Sylvan Library, which is a powerful card.
Yep.
But I am the beatdown right now, as the kids say. And so maybe I don't care about your Sylvan Library.
Bold.
I wish it was easier.
I'm glad it's not. That's how to have the most fun losing in Magic, is make sure your opponent's having a hard time of it.
Take the library.
Ooh.
I think you can get whatever mana you need with the library.
I think you're right.
And I will target myself for the mill mode. 1, 2, 3. Would have liked some of those cards. Return this Bloodstained Mire to my hand. I guess I can uptick on nothing now. Maybe I should have just drained you. This is hard. Magic's hard. Uptick, target nothing. Say go.
Untap. Draw. That's not bad to draw. Windswept Heath.
Yeah, pretty good.
Crack it. Go to 16.
I'm about to have what we in the business call an Uro problem.
Do I have vegetables left?
You're going to 16, right?
Yeah. If I play that tapped, I can still make blue, blue, green, green. So yeah, let's play the Hallowed Fountain tapped. I'll shuffle that, and then let's pay a bunch and cast Uro.
Here you have blue, black.
Blue. Yeah, so
green,
I have to.
Green, blue, yeah. You have extra mana.
Have an extra black floating, which
Yeah,
is
you
probably
gain 3,
going
go to
to
19.
disappear.
White does enter the battlefield tapped. Thank you for pointing that out.
All right, so I'll draw from Uro. Ooh, I'll put a swamp into play.
Big yikes.
Interesting. Do I want to use that floating black mana?
You got power word kill my white.
No, I'm going to say go.
All right. I'll untap. I will draw.
Do a little gardening here.
That does not
artifacts.
do anything for me, unfortunately. I'll float a black mana.
Wow.
And I'll cycle Edge of Autumn, sacrificing the swamp.
You'll have to see it. Can you always do the cycling on Edge of Autumn?
Yes.
It's just a limitation that you can't ramp with it if you have more than 4.
Yeah, you can always cycle.
Cool.
Okay. I know what I have to do.
Do it.
I'm gonna, okay?
Okay.
Jeez. I'll play a Force Worm Paladin with that floating black.
This guy lets you make treasures and make itself big?
One Realm with Menace. I can pay 1 in a black and tap it, pay a life to make a treasure token, and I can pay 2 in a black to give target creature +2/+7 until end of turn. If mana from a treasure was spent to activate this ability, the creature also gains Death Touch till end of turn.
Okay.
All kinds of text on that card. What are you going to do about it?
Nothing at this moment.
And then I will go to combat. No. Hold on. Hold.
Holding.
Hold. That needs to be... I will... Ooh, this is really interesting, actually.
If you kill her, I'm going to be so mad.
I go to my second main phase. I don't need to kill her. It's fine.
Nice.
I'll play a forest, and I'll pay 4 for a walking ballista on 2.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Got a lot going on over there now. Draw for turn.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. Can I uptick right at 6? That's a very important part of my turn.
Fine.
Please. Get my swamp back. This is a very important part of my turn.
So, questions. What do I do? I'm so mad I put this stupid card in my deck. Let's go to combat. All attack. Trigger.
Me or Ren in 6?
You.
Resolve your trigger.
I will choose not to put a land into play. And I'll go to 19.
You have no graveyard right now.
No graveyard. No more graveyard?
I'll double block with the wolf and the... What? You have power word kill in your hand. What am I doing here? I literally know you have it. I will... chump block with the wolf.
That's fine.
Hello, cheers from Germany to you as well. Which basics am I on? I have just a random assortment of foil old border basics is what I run in my cube. So anything from Arcadian Masks, Invasion, Apocalypse, Onslaught. Apocalypse doesn't have basics. And that era of basic lands. Anthony strongly dislikes them because he believes they are hard to tell which one is which.
Not strongly.
Pretty strongly.
I think they are very difficult to tell apart. So if your goal is being able to read the board state, then yeah, they're not great for that reason.
Thanks for the intro where you sped up your voice.
That did happen one time unintentionally.
Oh, that wasn't an intro. That was a whole episode that the voice was sped up that I had to re-upload. That was a nightmare.
I'm like a little bit This is going to be surprising, but here on my 5-color greedy deck, my mana is lining up slightly strangely.
Oh, you gained 3 life. You're 22, right?
I think I'm back. Oh, right. You're right. Sick. I wish this was a little bit easier, I guess.
This is not an easy game.
7 mana.
Oh, I made another mistake, I think.
Stop doing that.
It's so hard.
All right, let's see if these are mistakes. Let's cast Jace.
Ooh, Jace the Brain Guy.
Jace the Brain Guy.
Jace the Brain Guy resolves.
Excellent. Jace the Brain Guy is going to 0. I'll do a little brainstorm.
Mm-hmm. If you're going to Jace the Brain Guy, though, you should have done it before you attack with Uro.
Yes. You're right.
I guess you haven't even played land for turn, so the chances you could play
That's
2 lands
also
are probably
true.
pretty slim.
Man, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, wait, what does this card do? Interesting. Oh, this card actually does literal nothing. Man, sorry, my hand's complicated. All these cards I'm not super familiar with.
Is Bad Jund going to get there? It's hard to say.
Let's put these 2 cards on top.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and play a land for turn.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Three mana.
Blue, black, white, or blue, black, green? Doesn't matter.
Let's actually go ahead and make 4 mana.
Someone's going to make a Timeless Dragon
Leave
token?
a blue.
No.
No, that doesn't actually matter.
Oh.
So let's just make the 3 mana. Let's cast Grist.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
We have a Grist. +1 Grist. Make an Insect, which does not exist. These tokens do not exist. And mill 1.
Oh, they don't exist, or we don't have? They exist, right? I just don't have them. Yeah.
I will mill Ebon Death.
Hey, look at
Because
that.
that feels
you brainstormed. That makes
spicy
sense.
as hell. And then
Oh dear, this has gotten a little bit out of hand. It must be said.
say go.
It must be said. This has gotten a little out of hand.
Apologies, that was a slow turn.
Say go. 1 green or white mana up. Just 1 green or white mana up, right?
Yes. That you know of.
I'll untap. I will draw. I have so many lines I could possibly take here.
I know, right? What a complicated game.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
But which one will you take?
I'm going to try really hard to take the correct one.
I think that my turn was maybe not the best. It was cool to do these together.
So I have to play that then, and then I can do 1, 2, 3. So if I do that, and I do those 2 to make that, and I have that open, this, tap, 1, 2, 3, discard another 1, make 5. All right, I'm going to get spicy here, I think.
Do it.
I'm going to play a swamp for turn.
Spicy.
Okay, yeah, shut the hell up. I'm going to pay 2 and tap the Forest Worm Paladin and pay 1 life, going to 14 to make him a treasure token.
Okay.
Which I have. Then I'm going to alt Wrenn 6. I don't have this emblem.
Very
sad.
My.
I'm going to... Do we have a pen down here?
I have a dry erase.
Yeah, give me a dry erase marker. That's fine.
That probably means what do you have? You have Fire Covenant?
You'd think I'd be using Fire Covenant, but I'm not using Fire Covenant, Anthony. Instead, here's what I'm going to do. Check out this effing spice. I will discard a mountain to cast Dark Ritual.
Oh, yeah, that's something.
3 black mana. I will discard another land to cast another Dark Ritual.
Doesn't it exile it?
It's Retrace.
Retrace.
Cast as many times as you want.
You're right.
I've got 5 black mana now. And let's do that one more time for 7 black mana.
Okay.
Use 4 of it.
Yeah.
To put another +1/+1 counter on
Goes to 1/1.
that. Sacrifice this treasure and 2 of that remaining mana. Did I do this math wrong? I mean, it's going to be fine either way. Because I spent 4 of 7, so I have 3 mana. Treasure and 2. I'll have 1 left. Okay, so I have 1 black mana left. Sacrifice this treasure to give this +2/+0 until end of turn.
Sure.
And Death Touch.
Yeah.
I will take a counter off, kill that.
Yeah. That's the mistake I made, was playing these cards that can die to Walking Ballista.
I still have 1 mana left in my mana pool. I'll activate the second ability of Ranger class.
Oh, okay.
This is currently a 4/2. Go to combat. I'll attack, put another counter on the Walking Ballista.
Do you only get 1 counter per attack?
1 counter per attack. White will go at Jace, and Walking Ballista will go at Grist.
Seems good.
And then I will take another counter off Walking Ballista while it still has Death Touch and kill Uro.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Who needs to pay a bunch of life into Fire Covenant? Not me.
1 card in hand.
1 card in hand.
Play a Marsh Flats. Boop. Serum Visions.
All right.
Drawn a card. Scryan 2. That's kind of redundant. Maybe I should have done another thing first.
I would love to get Loam playable in my cube. I don't think it's quite there still. I am on double fetches. But I would love to get Loam being playable in my cube. I love that card. You know what'd be really great right now, Anthony?
Huh.
Balance.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It would be good in this deck.
All right, let's
Jason,
make a blue-black.
Also, it's pretty good with Uro. Get to dredge into Uro, and then I'm going to put Loam back in my cube. No one can stop me.
Do I make a black? Let's see. I can green, blue, and then chill. That seems like a better plan. All right, let's go ahead and recast Uro. I have enough, right? I don't have enough. Shoot. Okay. I'm instead leaving the breeding pool untapped. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll leave a black floating. Well, I'll spend the black. I'll duress you.
You get my Garrick.
Excellent. Okay, great.
Sad.
And then I will recast Uro.
Sure.
Trigger. I will draw a card. Already played land for turn. Man, why is this game so complicated?
Because that's the kind of cube I decide to design.
I know, that makes sense. Yeah, actually, this unders tap. So let's go ahead and just play put the thing into play. Gain 3 life. Go to 25.
Which one is that?
This is the black manland.
Okay. Can I read that one again?
Yeah, 4 mana turns into a 3/3
menace.
with menace.
And exile a card when you attack.
Yeah,
that's relevant here.
That's relevant. And that's my. Oh man, wait, hold on. I can't let that combination continue. Yeah, I cannot let you untap with that. So then the question is, what's actually more problematic? The thing that gives all your things Death Touch or the Ballista?
I'll never tell.
I'll cast down the Ballista.
I will remove 2+1/+1 counters to deal 2 to you.
I'll go to 23 and say go.
All right. I'll untap.
Did I forget to gain? I'm at 23 now, right?
You're at 23. You gain the life.
Cool.
I don't know what that person's on about. All right. Now what should I do? You have 1 card in hand?
1 card. It's a doozy.
I think this is better than this open now. This has got to be better than just looking at the top card of my library with Ranger class. I'll retrace Fire Covenant.
Sure.
And deal 6 damage to Uro.
Yeah.
I go to 8. I will go to combat.
Yep.
What's better, a treasure token or another damage on Anthony?
I won't tell you.
I'm only at 8. I'm not thrilled to like... All right, I'll attack. I'll put a counter on the white.
Yep.
You take 5.
Take 5, go to 18.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. No cards in hand.
No cards in hand. I hope you have nothing playable in hand. I can't do anything about that land other than race you.
Three. Costs 4 to activate. Yeah.
Just
play Tireless Tracker.
That's pretty good.
Crack Marsh Flats. Go to 17.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Do you have clue tokens?
I do.
Good job.
So actually this makes 2 mana. So I do want this untapped if I want to be able to attack with the Eye Tyrant.
So you're taking 3?
I will take 3.
10 to 15.
Oops, can't put a Verdant Catacombs into play. That would be cool. I have something I can get. Yeah, I can get Blood Crypt. I don't currently have any red mana, so yeah, let's make it Blood Crypt. Sorry, what am I at?
15.
15.
And you get a clue.
Get a clue.
Got a clue. I'm sure I made so many mistakes in this game.
Same.
I wonder if I was supposed to try and go one more turn with red and 6, because you couldn't have killed it absent a spell or a
I will
grist.
make a Hive of the Eye Tyrant a creature and attack you for 3 with Menace.
Trigger.
And trigger, I will eat. Can I look at your graveyard? Is that your only...
Assume Fire Covenant?
Yeah.
I also have Dark Ritual.
Fire
and
Covenant.
an Edge of Autumn and a Witherbloom Command.
Fire Covenant.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Witherbloom Command is actually probably pretty good, too. I forget what that card does. Too complicated.
It's got a lot of modes. 3?
And, yeah, 3 coming
3.
at you.
Go to 5.
You go to 5, and I will ship the turn.
Untap. Draw. That's a spicy. Well, actually, it's not that spicy. That's sad.
Can I get 3 cards in my graveyard next turn? Unlikely. What you gonna do?
This is looking pretty bad now all of a sudden. All right. Oh, dang. That hurts. That's the pain. I guess I could do... Do you attack with that again next turn? No, because that costs a black mana. All right, I'm going to activate a Ranger class. Go to level 3.
Okay.
Not great. I'm not going to lie.
So you can now play creatures off the top of your library?
Just creatures. And I will play a tapped Academia Undercrypt.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Interesting. I'll crack a clue.
You do it.
Draw a card. Untap. Stupid balance.
Turns out you didn't need it.
Draw for turn.
You're a smart one now.
Huh. No cards in hand?
No cards in hand still.
I'll play a City of Brass. Oh, this gets a counter. That's why I got that. Trigger, get a clue. And I'm going to go ahead and crack that clue immediately. Tapping a forest and a chrome box. Draw a card. I will power word kill the... Actually, let me think. It doesn't... You can't activate it right now. You're going to have to trade the other one, so let's get the white.
That seems better to me.
Yeah.
Now I don't get a zombie.
Because now you don't get a zombie and you don't get to trade, right?
Yeah. I don't.
So let's pay 4, turn you into a dude, and attack you for
Jump
that
here,
many.
take 3.
Yep.
What do you want to exile?
You go to 2, and I will exile Witherbloom Command.
Looking pretty bad for you, boy.
And you have no cards in hand. You can play creatures off the top of your deck. I will say go.
I know what I'm drawing, and it's fine. It does things, at least.
It does things.
Is it worth playing that first? It is. Okay. Llanowar Elves, off the top of my library, thanks to Ranger class level 3.
Get that.
Pest Infestation for 2.
Uh-huh.
Destroying both your artifacts.
Yep.
Making 4 insects.
That's a lot of insects.
I only have 3 insects. Lesad. That one's also an insect. Or a pest, rather. The life gain here looking pretty important. And pass the turn.
What gains you life?
The pest dying.
Oh, right, yeah. Of course. Untap. Draw. Do you do anything? You have no cards in hand?
Still no cards in hand.
Okay. We can do stuff. 9 mana. For some reason, I've lost a bunch of mana.
I have you at 15. Are you at 16? Did you gain a life?
I don't know.
I think you're at 15.
Yeah, okay. Um. Oh, can't even do that. Blue. I can't. So blue. Blue. Green. Green. Oh, I can. Cool. Cool. Let's make an Uro.
Jesus. You can still make an Uro after all this?
Yeah, you killed all my artifacts, remember?
This is awful.
I'll go to 18.
All right, 18.
Draw a
Is that
card.
the fourth Uro? It's the fourth Uro, isn't it?
It's possible. Play a flooded strand
Ugh.
from the Uro trigger. Well, not yet. Let's make a clue.
Big yikes.
Do I have another fetchable?
You only exile cards with Uro.
And balance. I'll crack the flooded strand. Get a tapped steam vents.
Yeah. This is the fourth Uro. The third escaped Uro. The fourth Uro. I'm going to deck you.
We'll see.
You got a new strategy. It's called decking you.
4 mana, lose 1 off the... Well, no, let's not do that yet. Let's not do that yet because you're not an idiot. I might be an idiot. Let's go to combat, attack you for 5.
You can crack 2 clues.
I can crack 2 clues.
What are my actual outs here is my question. Yes, I can't kill it either way. Just crack both clues. Eat my whole board. All right, I'll just jump block it with 1 pest.
Yep.
Gain a life. Go to 3.
You hate to see it. All right, then I will pay 4, take 1 off the City of Brass, cast an Urza. Trigger. Get myself a dude.
Yeah, I know I could exile that arrow. It would have been great. That would have been pretty chill.
And
I also might have been able to swing exiling Uro if I had tricked Anthony many turns back with my white
I'll pass.
and Ballista and Forsworn dude. Draw a card. Look at the top card of my library. I'll retrace Pest Infestation.
Oh yeah, you can do that, huh?
I can actually tap this and do it for all 3 artifacts. Ding, ding, ding.
I will make 4 mana, crack 2 clues.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it anyway. Don't care.
And now I make
Draw. Boop.
6 pests. This is going great.
That's a problem.
Let me just use dice now. I've got 6 of these guys. I got 9 of these guys now. So many different kinds of dice in here, Anthony.
I know.
All right. I got 9 pests. Right? I didn't mess that up, did I? Because I paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So X equals 3. I make 6. I already had 3. I have 9 total. That all tracks. All right. Say go.
Untap. Draw a card.
I'm gonna deck you with my pest life gain.
Verdant Catacombs. Trigger. We're having fun. Okay, that costs 2 mana. That costs 2 mana. This all works out perfectly. Perfectly. All right.
Anthony library count. We have
6,
Anthony
I
at
believe, or 5.
5 cards in the library.
Play Ranger class. Can I borrow one of those wolves you got over there?
I know Ranger class.
Whenever you attack, but only on an attacking creature. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait. I don't have enough mana, do I? Yeah, because I can tap the clue. This is going to be fine. Because that doesn't tap for mana, and probably never will.
Did you tap your City Brass for mana just now?
Tap in the City of Brass.
Did you do it last turn, too?
I did, and I said that I did it.
You did, and you said that you did?
Mm-hmm. I believe I'm at 15.
Great. Let's put you there.
We're going to cast this Kitesail Freebooter.
I have no hand, you fool.
I know. I know. Let's go ahead and activate this.
Yeah, Pest Infestation, just be able to make tokens regardless of artifacts destroyed is very key, I think, to the card being good.
No, I didn't. Okay. We'll activate this guy. We'll level up the Ranger class, which I cannot tap my Verdant Catacombs to do, but I
need green mana.
I tapped it wrong. I'm doing all this at once.
Sure.
We got a bunch of green mana.
It's fine.
I assume it's fine too. All right. That's all good, right?
Great.
We're great. Okay,
Fabulous.
so now you've got 9 little dudes that are going to gain you a ton of life.
9 life, in fact.
9 life. Which if you were, still at 3, that would be fine. So my thought was, I can make a 2-turn clock. Actually, maybe just attacking with the Eye Tyrant is not the right choice. Because it lets you gain 9 life. And then if I don't do that, I actually do have a 2-turn clock with Freebooter.
Freebooter doesn't have haste.
Right. You know, later I'll have a 2-turn clock. It's actually not because no, it does. It gets the counter.
Yeah, too big of a battlefield, guy.
Oh, but does the thing let you destroy enchantments as well, or just artifacts?
Artifacts or enchantments.
Or enchantments. Okay, so I do still definitely just have to attack with the Eye Dude. So if I'm attacking with the Eye Dude, do I also want to attack with Uro? And kill myself? It's pretty appealing option.
Could be cool.
Could be fun.
Could be cool.
Or do I also want to... Okay, let's just get in with the Eye Tyrant and the Tracker.
Trigger. Want to exile Dark Ritual?
I'm definitely going to exile
Edge
your
of Bottom?
Pest Infestation.
Dark Ritual, then.
No, that's the whole plan. We
Edge
got to
of
get
Bottom?
rid of Pest Infestation.
Okay.
And then the question is, am I putting a counter on Tracker or Eye Tyrant?
You tell me.
I don't know how much it really matters. Let's put it on the Tracker because I think you're going to want to kill the other thing and throw away a bunch of guys. What was it at? I'm trying to think about too much at once. It was at 3, right?
Whoa, hold on.
It was at 3, right?
I don't know. It's definitely not at 5. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna chump block.
Or was it? It was at 2. Am I missing something there? I feel like it was at 3.
I'm gonna chump block Tireless Tracker regardless of how big it is.
Sure.
And I'm gonna put 4. I guess I put the rest in front of Hive of the Eye Tyrant. It doesn't have Death Touch, right?
No.
I put the rest in front of Hive of the Eye Tyrant.
Yeah. So you're gonna lose 4 of them.
Lose 4.
Gain 4 life.
Gain 4. Go to 7.
And I will say go.
Untap. Draw a card. Deck, you are killing me. Fuck. Oh, I shouldn't maybe swear like that. That's going to get us some YouTube hits. Oops. Man. I've had this Ranger class on level 3 for like 1 million. And it hasn't mattered. All right. Play Guy's Cradle and pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw a card. Cool job deck. That's exciting. Why not? Let's play a Bloodstained Mire. Get another clue. Do you do anything? Not really. Go to combat. Attack you for 2 in the air.
Yep. Take 2, go to 5.
Play a Duretti, why not?
Yeah.
Could be relevant. And I'll make myself a token and say go.
All right. Untap. Draw. Play a Gilded Goose off the top.
Sure.
That's really hard for you to beat at this point. Give me a sec. I gotta get a food token. Forgot I needed a food token. I always forget food with the goose. I need multiple food tokens, actually. You never know.
You never know. Man, I hope I just get decked. That would be the perfect end to this ridiculous game.
This has been like peak grid draft nonsense. All right, I will make my single food token off of Gilded Goose.
You will do that.
Entering the battlefield. I'll put it over here on my Red and Six emblem, which does not really matter much anymore. I will look at the top card of my library again. Play Nurturing Peatland as land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Cycle the Nurturing Peatland.
Seems good.
Draw.
Maybe I'll deck you.
Maybe. How many cards do you have in hand?
Just the one.
This makes 7 mana. Hydra for 6 off the top.
Yeah.
I'll have it fight the Kitesail Freebooter.
That is probably game. Hold on though.
Anthony has exiled all the good cards for the Ren emblem with the black manland from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, which has been seriously overperforming. I did cast 3 Dark Rituals, 1 Fire Covenant, and 2 Pest Infestations out of the yard with it, which was pretty fun. But now they're all gone.
Okay, so let's say I have 3 turns. You're at 7. You can gain 3 life, so you're actually at 10. So if this were to survive, I could deal 3 to you, and then
Do keep in mind I have a flying blocker as well.
Yeah, I can kill it. And then I can deal...
That's true, you do have Duretti. So, yeah.
4 to you, and then that is not enough time, right?
I don't know. I'm not doing
If I eliminate one
it's your
card...
problem. You got to do the math, not me.
If I eliminate one card, then I can't... Well... I'm going to go ahead and crack a Verdant Catacombs. Oh, did I not put that card in my deck? Okay, you got it.
What? You didn't put the card in your deck you're going to scoop?
I thought I had another removal spell. So my only out was going to be activate Urza. If I hit the removal spell, then I can kill this. But then I don't think I actually have a fast enough clock. Like, I can kill this, but you're at 10.
Pretty cool to activate Urza with a 3-card deck.
Yeah. I mean, it's my only out, but apparently not, because I forgot what my deck was. Good game.
That was a game. Let's see. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 49 minutes.
Yikes.
On to game 2.
Yikes.
Ranger class, very good.
Yeah.
Black Manland, very good. Gaia's Cradle continues to be good, in case anyone was wondering about that.
Do you need this wolf?
I really enjoyed playing Red and 6. You can keep one too. I have extra rolls over
Thanks.
here. You're going to need that if you play your own Ranger class. Pest Infestation. High Performer. It did feel bad to whiff on Ranger class for so many turns, but when I did hit, it was incredible. It's really great.
Right. I also could have just leveled up Ranger class, and I would have been able to see the top card in my library, which is relevant with Urza. Oh, no, Urza says shuffle first, so you can't do that?
Yes, you shuffle before you do anything. That way you can't just stack the top card of your library.
They
thought about Ranger class ahead of time. Mm-hmm. That was what they were mainly thinking of, probably. All right, are you on the play in game 2?
I'll be on the play.
I'm trying to decide if I should...
What time is it? I'm tired.
It is only 3 o'clock. I refuse to put in more life gain. When's the last time a game in my cube was won due to mill? I think it's been forever.
35 seconds.
I can't think of... Okay, you are... You're the worst. That was wild.
I probably shouldn't have played those Planeswalkers the turn I did when you could definitely kill them on board. I was not thinking that through. I was excited about all the interactions between them.
That was a complicated board.
It was.
I do not forgive you for not... I mean...
I wasn't thinking about the Death Touch situation.
Seems like you weren't thinking about the Red and 6 emblem mostly, actually.
Yeah.
Because like Fire Covenant could have done it. Could have cleared all your blockers anyway.
Also true.
All right, you're on the play. I don't mind Dark Ritual off the top, just like it's not good off the top, obviously, but it can't be good in every single situation, so I'm fine with it. I'm going to show my hand, and I'm going to keep.
I might need to go hydrate a little bit after that exhausting.
Yeah, go get some water. This is my hand.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, actually, I can even do this. Wait, here's how I can show my opening hand. This is going to be great. Check out that! Look at that!
I don't even know what you're doing. I'm missing out.
I'm switching the cameras. You can watch the YouTube video later. Okay. It's my opening hand. Anthony's getting water. I'm also going to drink water. While he's gone, let's just say that I really like my opening hand. It's pretty cool that I get to go 2-drop into 3-drop, and depending on what Anthony's doing, I can choose whichever 2-drop or 3-drop is better for the situation. I would love a 1-drop, but I don't have a 1-drop in my hand. I have very few in my deck because it's a grid draft deck, and it's not that good or efficient. But I'm doing my best over here. Yeah, the man is beautiful. You gotta love it. It's perfect. Lucky Paper ASMR. I'm gonna shuffle some cards into the mic for you all now. Sibilance. Is that how you spell that word? I've never seen that word typed out before. I always assumed it was spelled with like a C-E. I don't know why.
What's that?
Sibilance?
Sibilance?
I also don't know what the word means. I only know it as a pull for what you say when you're testing a mic.
Yeah, it's like, something about sounds and the way they sound.
All right, you show your hand now, Anthony. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to keep making ASMR sounds into the mic.
Let's see what we got here. We got some dudes. We got some lands. We got this card again. Cool. I feel like this is going to be fine. Maybe we get really greedy. No, we don't.
I'm not looking.
We're not ridiculous.
So hard not to look.
All right, I will keep this hand.
You're on the play. Take it away.
Flooded Strand.
I would love to draw Deathray Shaman so much.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and play out this Urza's Bubble and crack it.
I do know the card you get to reveal at random, right?
I think
so just flip it over. You know I have. Goblin Rabble Dude.
Goblin Rebel Buddy. Sega.
You know what? Let me just see that whole hand. Going to 18. Oh, I gotta reset life totals anyway. Okay. We're doing some ramp and some removal and some stuff. All right. I will draw. And I'll play a tap stomping ground. That's not in play. Go.
I'll crack Flooded Strand.
You go to 19. Are you going to get a a shock land tapped, I assume?
I'm going to get a shocked land tapped, I believe.
All right,
I
great.
want green mana, and that's why I took the Temple Garden.
5 color Nolos. I could make those deck names a little bigger. I kind of thought the deck names might be long, but they should be short. Got to make them a little bigger in that overlay.
You're at 18, I assume.
I'm at 18 from
Assume
the
you did not produce
from
some,
the Gitaxian probe.
All right, let's go ahead and untap. Draw on a card right here.
Oakley dokley.
Let's play
Neighborino.
Watergrave.
Ooh, going to 17.
17. And I'm trending towards doing an Obama voice. And I'll pass the turn.
That's a pretty good Obama. I think that is your best impersonation.
No, my the only impersonation I can actually do is Carl Sagan. Which I need to listen to some Carl Sagan to get back in the Carl Sagan zone.
Okay, I think whatever I play is going to get power word killed.
Power.
Probably. I'll play a swamp and a ranger class.
Yikes.
And make a wolfie. A nice little wolfie guy that everyone loves.
Yeah. I'd love to see it.
And I will pass the turn.
I'll untap. Draw on a card.
Let me be clear. I'll pass the turn. See, mine's not as good as yours.
It's definitely not.
Your Carl Sagan's also good, but your Obama's really good.
You heard like 4 words of it, and it's not like it's mild. That's the first time I've ever even considered doing it.
You're at 15.
Urza.
You have Urza.
Sego.
Sego? Sagan? What? Draw. That's rough.
You'll have to hear it.
Haru. Play a Nurturing Peatland. Think about
Go
my...
into people's homes and I'd wreck up the place.
Oh, you got
Maybe
2/2 Construct, huh?
Maybe it's time to rewatch Futurama.
It's a good show.
Well, I'll just do a little counter.
So Goblin Rabmaster does nothing. Just throw goblins into the gaping maw of your blockers.
Yeah.
So instead, I will take a damage from my Nurturing Peatland and play a Sedgemoor Witch.
Ooh, that seems good.
Going to 17. And pass the turn.
Zoops. Untap. Draw on a card. Ooh. I do want to cast that card. But I think I'm better off playing a Tireless Tracker.
Dang, this is going to be another grindy one, friend.
Play a Hallowed Fountain. Trigger. I'll take 2. Go to 13. Consider me triggered. Making a clue. Play a clue. Okay. Great. This is all great.
It's a big construct.
Then let's just cast down your Sedgemoor Witch.
Would you like to pay 3 life?
Yeah, absolutely.
You go to 10.
Easy. Thank you for the opportunity. And hit you. Ooh, do I want to crack a clue or do I want to attack you for 3?
You don't have any more mana to crack a clue. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, clues don't tap.
Urza's cool.
Food taps, right?
Food taps, more like food tax.
I think actually drawing cards is better. Do I want to attack you for 1, just for fun? No.
I'm really enjoying
Ranger
Ranger class in this game, I have to say. Untap, draw. That's a little tilting.
Clues don't tap. It's really interesting. You ever wish there was more consistency to this game?
Play a white.
Okay.
Taking a damage up my Nurturing Peatland. Go to 16.
You got it.
And I'll pass the turn.
I'll crack my clue.
In response.
Oh, no.
It's Horrifier Tireless Tracker.
Oh, no. All right. So tracker dies. I will draw my card. And Construct is... I got 2 artifacts. All right. Untap.
There's
Draw
that untapped.
card
I gotta
for
remember
turn. Do I want to do those things? Do I just want to spin Urza? Do I want to attack you for 2?
Meat spin, more like Urza spin.
Yikes.
This YouTube video is not for children.
Let's go to combo.
Mm-hmm. It's a 2-2 now, right?
It is a 2-2.
You're in combat, though. I have to remind you.
I am in combat. I'm in the second thoughts phase of combat.
The regrets phase of combat.
I will declare no attackers.
All right.
I've decided I would like to do more things.
All righty.
This also just taps for blue now. That makes it so much easier. I've made horrible mistakes. I really screwed up there.
Let me be clear. I screwed up real bad.
Let's see if I can fix this here in the second main phase. Let's cast Serum Visions.
Yeah, baby.
Nope.
Oh, you can reply to people in the Discord or the Twitch chat? That's cool. I had no idea.
Put both of these on the bottom.
I need to put... All right, here's the ideal setup. We each need a monitor right behind the camera, so when we're talking to chat, it looks like we're talking to chat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Sure.
You're a cool guy.
Whatever you say. I'll cast Grist.
Yikes.
Let's make a bug.
That's a big yikes from me, dog.
And I mill one, right?
You're doing Obama. I'm doing Randy from...
Hell
Are you kidding
yeah.
me? Oh, you scried to the top. Oh, you bottom them both?
I to the bottom.
You bottom them both and then you hit Uro?
There could be Uro next.
Oh, this is a problem.
And then let's freebooter.
Oh, dear. All right. You have a choice between Garrick and Once Upon a Time. I also have Werewolf Pack. Oh, you take Ain? Yeah, not creature, not land. I also have Pack Leader and Rabble Master.
You can't actually cast Garrick, but
nope.
I'm still going to take it.
Sure can't.
And I'll
also, if I do, you're just going to kill it with Grist.
Yeah. I'll let you Once Upon a Time, and I'll
tap.
kill whatever you Once Upon a Time for.
Draw.
Let you use more mana. Again, with the 5 colors, mana hurts.
So you have a 1/4 and a 1/1 insect.
That is correct. Also a 1/2 flyer.
I really wish I had drawn a land.
Should have let you. Should have known. Should have let you keep Garrick.
What are the chances that I whiff on this? I have to take a chance here because there's no way I'm winning this game if I don't. I'll cast Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at your whole deck. Why don't you?
Barely got there.
Oof.
I'll take that Blood Crypt.
Going to 16. Is that right?
I'm going to 14.
Oh my.
You missed me tapping my Peatland twice, I think.
Right.
I'm going to tap it a third time right now because I am going to level up Ranger class.
Yeah.
Going to 13. And go to combat.
Yep.
And attack you with a 4/3. And by you, I mean Grist.
So if something else dies, right?
It deals damage to dies. I get a zombie.
You're going to start getting zombies. All right, I'll let you have a zombie.
All right. I get a zombie. You go get zombie tokens. I forgot those two. New cards, new tokens. Don't worry, they're right here. And pass turn.
All right, untap. Let's draw a card.
Let me be clear.
That's kind
Gotta draw a card.
of interesting. But, like, not that much.
I'm glad we finally got zombie tokens after all these years. I mean, it seemed obvious, but... Maybe we need to put the Twitch chat overlay on the video too, so that YouTube video viewers can see what we're responding to in chat. Keep thinking of ways to make the stream better in all my infinite spare time.
You ever wish you had a green mana?
Nope, got plenty.
Green mana? Could I borrow one?
No. Shut up. How dare you even ask?
What do I do about white?
I mean, you could kill it right now.
I could kill it right now, but I'd have to lose something.
That's true.
I think I have to do that. I'll throw the construct at the white. Go to combat.
Go to 12.
Pass the turn.
Interdasting.
Interdasting in dastards. Yeah, sure. Yes. Okay, fine.
Somebody's got removal in their hand.
Is it you?
No, it's got to be you.
It's got to be you because you don't know what I have in my hand.
You have removal. Otherwise, you would never have done those things.
Interesting.
Go to combat. I will attack, trigger ranger class.
Yep.
Put a +1/+1 counter on the wolf token.
Okay.
They're both coming at Grist.
Okay. I will hope you don't have disfigure and that would be stupid actually. Let's not block.
Yeah. It's going to die either way, so I don't think you want to block there either.
Nope.
Personally. We're gonna be dead to our own lands.
Cool.
That's how you play Magic. Battlecry Goblin.
What is that?
This is a new card. 1 and a red for a 2/2 creature goblin. I can pay 1 and a red to give goblins +1/+0 to end of turn and give them haste. And Pack Tactics, whenever I attack with this and have a total of 6 power, I create a 1/1 red goblin creature that's tapped and attacking.
Okay.
And then I will also take a damage and play a werewolf pack leader.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff you got there.
You know what we're going to do is trigger a lot of Pack Tactics next turn, unless you can do something about it.
Okay. How much damage did you take right there?
I took 1.
Okay, so you're 11.
I'm at 11.
Excellent.
I passed the turn.
End of your turn. Ebon Death.
Okay.
Untap.
That's fine.
Great. Draw for turn.
I'm more afraid of balance than I am of Ebon Death.
Ooh,
But at least
punished.
Balance, I get to keep my best thing, 2 best things, 3 best things now. Less afraid of Ebon Death, or less afraid of balance now.
I guess I can just... Huh. Interesting. Huh. All right, let's go to combat.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you're at the beatdown right now? I mean, I don't want to force you to reevaluate, but...
Yeah. I'm at 10. Let's imagine I can block 2 things. This has a bunch of text, which is confusing.
So if I attack with 6 power, I'm going to get to draw a card and make a 1/1 that's tapped and attacking you.
Yeah. I really don't want to give you Garrick back. Make a 1/1. Let's imagine I can block 2 things. Yeah, this is going to be fine. Let's get in for 6.
All right. I go to 5.
I did not see this coming. I'm going to cast a Timeless Dragon.
That's a bit of a problem.
And pass the turn.
That's a bit of an issue.
All right, now I got 2 lethal flyers.
All we need now is 1 little...
Uh-oh.
Not that. All right. So
I'm excited to learn what this goblin does.
So the best I can do is do this, and then I make... That'll allow me to draw a card at least, but there's no chance I'm going to draw a card I can cast that wins me the game if I play that first. You're at 10.
Yes.
So I'm going to attack you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I think.
Yikes.
But you're going to block the 2 biggest.
That's my plan.
Which is going to be, can I distribute the power enough that the 2 biggest are... Oh, you're going to be at literally
That's exactly my plan. That was my plan the whole time.
You're not going to be able... Well, if I do this... Yeah, I can't do both of those things. I need to draw more lands this game. All right, so it's all on this card draw. I can't do anything pre-combat. That's just a shame. Very sad. Very sad indeed. Go to combat.
You're in combat.
Attack, 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 attack. Trigger Ranger class. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on the zombie token.
Okay.
And I get a pack tactics. I get a goblin token.
Yes. So you draw a card, you get a
draw a card.
And you can pump that. So that's a must block. And then we got, so you can actually just activate this all the time, right? Goblins you control get +1/+0. So let's block. If I block there, I'm still taking 6, 7, and you can do some pumps. But I think you can only do 2 pumps. So I'll block there.
So what? This is blocking the werewolf pack leader?
Yeah.
And that's blocking Battlecry Goblin?
Yeah.
Let me think. 6, 7. You're at 10.
Show me a lightning bolt.
I don't think I have it here. But I'm not dead either.
But I'm not willing to move to the next phase.
No, I'm not dead. I'm just thinking about my best line here. All right. This is all fine.
Okay.
So these just bounce. Werewolf pack leader gets eaten.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I can't. Fuck. I don't have enough mana to do all the things.
Wow.
Because I have to spend the 4. Yeah, I'm just dead.
Okay.
Dang. So here's how close I was.
Go to my turn. I attack you with birds.
I did draw another land, and I have Ballista in hand. And so if you had blocked a little differently, could have just killed you with Ballista, put you at 1 basically. Or if I could have pumped the pack leader and also...
Oh, my green source was right.
If I had pumped the pack leader and also play the Ballista just to kill Ebon Death, that would have gotten there. All right, game 3. I'm not sure I don't think I made as many mistakes that game. I needed to draw more lands.
The very good goblin token is from the first unset. They included a bunch of tokens that have no text on them.
Yeah, I'm interested maybe in Battlecry Goblin for my cube. It's pretty like win more. I don't know if aggro needs more things to do if you're attacking for 6 power. But even just 2/2 that can pump itself is pretty good. That's not terrible. Yeah, the Goblin tokens from Unglued. Unglued was the first set where they printed tokens in, and they did it as kind of a joke, which I think is funny. They had cards that made tokens since Alpha, but they were like, oh, we're never going to print these, of course. And then they were like, what if we did it as a joke and Unglued? And, of course, it worked out great. Everyone loved it. Now they print tokens in all the sets. And it had 1 in each color. It had a Goblin token, Soldier token.
Pegasus.
It's Pegasus token. Is it a bear token? No, it's not a bear token, I don't think. What is the green one?
I think there were only 4, actually. I don't think there's a blue one.
Yeah, what would the blue token be anyway?
Horseshoe crab. Squirrel is the green one. I don't know if it was a joke. Like, I feel like they legitimately use the unsets as opportunities to explore things.
Well, I'm on the play. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Finally, I can grab 7 cards after calibrated to that.
Let me show my hand here. I'll go first. I don't know about this one. Chat. think it's got to be fine. Because I have both of these for that. Yeah, I think I got to keep this hand. Could be a mistake. Anthony, over to you.
Me?
Anthony won game 2.
This hand is a little bit lopsided.
Too many flying creatures.
But,
flying's still good, even in the most powerful cubes.
I'm going to keep it and enjoy it. I can cast 2 of my cards.
Must be nice for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You going to be on the play and draw a card? Is that your plan right there?
I'm on the play. I'm not going to draw a card.
Okay.
That's not how this works.
Yeah, you're reaching for that deck.
Hey, you know what? Shut up.
Okay.
Forest.
Goose?
You know what? I'm sorry, I can't do this.
You have Goose and
Overgrown
Llanowar,
Tomb,
actually.
Llanowar Elves. I'll take 2.
Sure.
Reset life totals, which I always forget to do. And pass.
I'll draw a card. Play a Temple Garden and say go.
Well, see, now his hand looks a lot worse.
Flying's really good. It's a great keyword.
Play a forest. Attack for 1.
Wow. That's what it's there for.
The walk of shame, as they say. I think I'm going to do this.
Okay.
Dark Ritual.
Okay.
Ballista on 2.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Watery Grave. I'll take 2. Look at me, just playing out all my fetchables. This could be bad in the late game if we get there. Ranger class.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger. It's a wolf. Pass the turn.
Yikes. Play a tapped Overgrown Tomb. Pest Infestation, the Ranger class, make 2 pests.
Yeah, that's quite strong. Kind of ruins my next turn.
And pass the turn.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing.
Plane cycle?
Mm-hmm. Hey, liking that dragon. How does it feel to cast?
It felt good to cast because I was like, oh man, I can't plane cycle it because I only have 1 Temple Garden in my deck, and then I realized I don't need double
Maybe
green.
I'll just take a 5/5 flyer.
Cast a 5/5 flyer.
Maybe I'll just do that. What a coincidence.
I'll take 2 from the Hallowed Fountain that I will play.
Go to 15.
Tap that Hallowed Fountain. Cast a Serum Visions.
All right. Look at all this churning through your deck you're doing.
Scry 2. Ooh. Let's go top bottom. And pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Shock and a Stomping Ground, go to 16.
Okay.
Rebel Master?
Yeah.
Make a Goblin, attack.
Block.
All right, take a counter off.
Sure.
And pass the turn. Now I'm just dead to balance.
I have a really good poker face. Which land? Got double black. I don't have double green, so let's play the City of Brass.
Don't you do it, you dirty boy.
I'm doing it. Let's actually take one. And Thought Seize You.
So we're both going to be Hellbent is what you want?
Yeah.
You get 5 Covenant. You take 2. Go to 12. And
I'll balance.
All right. You take 1. I gain 2. Yep. You do have the dragon.
I have the dragon, and I'll say go.
All right, so you're at 11.
That's what I got.
18. The dragon is very important here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I think I'd be in a much better position than you at a higher life total and drawing first. Play Blood Crypt, say go.
Untap. Isn't this fun? Aren't we having fun?
I mean, the game's going to be over quickly. Yeah, I don't mind this at all.
Here's an Eternal Dragon. Should I just...
Did they print that token?
They did print that token.
I need to get one.
10 on the City of Brass. We'll put a token counter on it. That makes it more clear, right? I'll pass.
Play Nurturing Peatland.
Yep.
Cycle Nurturing Peatland. Draw. Gitaxian Probe you.
Preordain.
Go to 16. Draw. Forceworn Paladin.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Combat.
Yep.
Attack you for 5.
Go to 11.
Urza.
Oh, come on. I was also going to be able to attack you for 5. Because I still can, kind of. Draw. Big yikes. Deck, big yikes.
Oh, I'd take one off the City of Brass.
Misty Rainforest that I can't crack or puts me on a faster clock.
I took one off City of Brass.
Oh, okay.
It's important.
9.
Oh, yeah, it's also a 4/4. That's why you need the token. So you
it's a
one
4/4.
less.
That's very important. I do need the token for that.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Drew. I'm at 12. That's
I
very,
knew it,
very
I
important.
knew it when I activated it, and then I stopped thinking about it.
You have Preordain in hand?
Yes.
You didn't even cast it last turn. I guess you wanted to keep your other... I mean, he does have Menace. But now I can kill them both if you block with them both. Do I want to do that? I just want to make treasure and see where that gets me. I want a 3-turn clock from the Eternalized Dragon. I can actually crack my Misty Rainforest now, which is good. You're way advantaged in this board state. I don't know what the best thing to do, given your extreme advantages. Let's crack this Misty Rainforest to thin my deck. Does not change the clock.
Got you at 10, right?
I'm at 11.
You're at 11 now?
Yeah, I'm at 11. Because you forgot to give me an extra life from
the
Timeless Dragon.
You're correct.
Oh, I already drew my rain. I got a shock and a land if I want to be able to activate twice.
Hell yeah.
Yikes. Well, I'm not shocking in a land. I refuse. I will pass a turn.
All right. I'll untap. That's not a land. I'll draw for turn. Cards in hand, none?
None.
Wonder how that happened.
None cards.
None cards. So I'm not going to be able to activate Urza. Don't actually have very much white stuff. Let's go ahead and cast this Preordain.
Seems good.
That seems pretty good too. Let's go top, bottom, draw a card.
Stop doing stuff.
I'll cast down your guy.
Stop doing stuff.
Make it legendary in response.
I'm trying to say if it's worth making a treasure token. What can I do with 7 mana I can't do with 6 that I could possibly draw on my deck?
I think it's probably worth making a treasure.
Make a slightly bigger Voracious Hydra.
True.
Would already be a 5/5. It'd already be big enough to fight and kill the Timeless Dragon. I don't think I want 1 life. I think 1 life is actually worth it here. All right, it just dies.
Right, it costs you a life.
Cost me a life. Otherwise, I'd definitely make a treasure.
play Urza's Bubble.
Oh, come on
Go to
now.
combat, attack you for 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yikers, dude. Down to 4. Down to 4.
Pass the... So if I do this on your turn, I still draw the card on my upkeep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Fractious Hydra or bust. You got it.
Swamp. Wow.
All right.
I haven't played with Balance very much, and that was cool.
Balance is great. Turns out.
I kind of wanted to keep the Jace in my hand, but also I knew I was discarding this Ebon Death Dragon as well.
I didn't even notice that. I should have been paying more attention.
Which actually I could have... No, I didn't have enough mana, but... Yeah, and I think getting rid of the... I didn't know what you had, but like... It seemed like a better choice.
Pull out the cards you tested from the new set, and let's do a quick rundown of what we thought about them.
Okay.
And then we'll end this YouTube video, and we'll do maybe a draft of your cube. How do you feel about that?
I feel exhausted.
You want to just stop?
Maybe.
We can stop if you want. All right, let's talk about these cards real quick. That's actually not good to guess.
I have too many double pips in this deck. That was really the problem.
All right, so I tested... Will we do this?
Wait, did I cast Power Word Kill in the first game?
You did.
Okay.
All right, so I ended up testing Forsworn Paladin, Power Word Kill, White, Ranger Class, Werewolf Pack Leader, Battlecry Goblin, and Den of the Bugbear. Thoughts on them? So, in order, Forsworn Paladin, I don't think it does a whole lot. The most appealing line I heard somebody mention with this is basically like playing it in a controlling or reactive deck and then just being able to hold up instant speed interaction, and if you don't need to interact with something, paying a life, making a treasure. That's a pretty appealing line, but those decks I don't really want a 1-mana 1/1 in. Like it'd be way better if it was an enchantment for that kind of deck. So as it stands, I don't know. I'm pretty sus on it.
I feel like it works in aggressive black decks, but
yeah, I mean, I guess like I didn't really get a good opportunity to evaluate it here because I am not playing an aggressive deck and I'm not playing a reactive deck.
Yeah, I think it'll work a lot better.
Like I'm playing a mid-rangey deck, and this is probably the worst place for it.
I think it's a card that really suffers, or I mean, it's not so like the power levels in grid draft versus a normal booster draft change, and I think that's one that goes down a lot.
Yeah, Drew has a good point. Paladin was a 1-drop that threatened to trade with Urza and Token,
also
which
true.
is something. And this is something I didn't necessarily realize when I read it, but obviously on blocks, you can block, tap, make a treasure, and then use the treasure to activate and give it Death Touch.
Yeah. So, also, the opportunity to give anything Death Touch is relevant, especially with
Yeah,
Ballista.
Death Touch on Ballista worked out really nicely. So I don't know. It does a lot of stuff for a 1-mana card, and that's very hard for me to turn away. So I'm going to keep testing this, I think. I think this is not the best deck for it, but there could be places where it could work. Power Word Kill is good. I never cast it, but it kills stuff. It's fine.
Killed stuff.
White. I like White. I think it's pretty clean. I wish it didn't need to be tapped. How much better would it be if it ended battle untapped? I don't know. It's just a thing you have to remember.
Yeah.
I don't like how to remember that. But I think it's probably going to get the nod over Dauthi Voidwalker in my cube just because Voidwalker is double black and just kind of really tilting lines. Like, there's just some really messed up lines with it that I don't really want to encourage. Battlecry Goblin impressed me. It has the win more thing about it, where like it's an aggro 2-drop that doesn't necessarily help you if you are losing, which is true of most aggro 2-drops. But the ones that are best are the ones that will help you in a board state where you otherwise can't attack or something. There are definitely going to be times where it'll be correct to like swing in with stuff you otherwise wouldn't have attacked with that you have bad blocks on just to make another attacking goblin and threaten to pump them. It does also work well with the other goblin makers, which in my cube I have Rabblemaster, Krenko, and I got covered with Legion War Boss. But I have Rabblemaster and Krenko, which are other goblins, as well as, like Goblin Guide, stuff like that. So I don't know. This is pretty appealing to me. 2-mana potential Rabblemaster is quite good. I never cast Den of the Bugbear. That's not true. I played it in one game, but never had a chance to activate it. I'm really high on that one, though, just as a great, like...
I mean, a manland that actually generates value on the board is so cool to me, because that's the, like...
Yeah.
I love manlands, but the idea of just, here's a creature that you have to, like, pay an upkeep cost if you actually want to use it is not, like, super... Like, it's great that you have this extra flexibility, but that interaction itself isn't great. It's the idea of, I'm actually generating some value on the board by activating this. Is
also,
very cool.
just, attacks for 4 after a Wrath, which is...
Yeah,
pretty nuts in an aggressive deck.
Manlands are cool.
I liked Ranger Class a lot. I did, in our games, as you saw, get to go to the 2nd level every time I cast it, and the 3rd level once, because I ran out of things to do with my mana, and I think mana sinks are great. I'm pretty high on this. I like that it's the +1/+1 counter. I think often makes combat totally different. It allows you to attack where you otherwise wouldn't have been able to attack, which I think is pretty appealing. So I'm pretty high on that one. It's also, if you get to play that, like I chose to sequence this against your deck. I guess you don't have any counter spells. If you're playing a deck that has any kind of counter magic, I think this is one of the most appealing proactive 2-drops because it makes a token, fine, whatever, like any other 2-drop. They can remove it, they can wrath it, whatever. The fact that these other levels survive board wipes, I think it makes this kind of a nightmare for control decks if you play it early, because you can then just level it up and keep making stuff bigger or whatever. Pack Leader is powerful. I don't love double green. I have a lot of fixing. It is very powerful.
I think that one stands out as just a weird fit for this cube where green isn't about like really low to the ground, super fast, aggressive decks, and that is what it looks like.
I am
like,
trying to make green more aggressive. Like,
all right, then do it.
A little more aggressive. So basically, like, I don't think mono green is anywhere near aggressive in my cube, or do I ever want it to be. But as my fixing is deeper now than it was 8 months ago, 12 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to draft like green-red deck or like Jund deck, like I'm playing here, but drafted from a real draft, so you have better card selection and better fixing and stuff, and play a bunch of low-to-the-ground threats, because things like Tarmogoyf like do bring real advantages to those decks that you don't get from other colors. If it was 1 and a green, I'd be more into it. Green, I'm not sure how I feel. That's my evaluation of these cards. Anthony, over to you.
I don't like this card. It's got a bunch of text that doesn't matter. Like you said, this card's, I think it's kind of nuts. Yeah, I mean, and the fact that it like generates a lot of card advantage in the late game, but is also just like kind of a 2-mana 3/3. It's strong. I'm sure I love playing stuff off the top of the library. So
that's one of my favorite mechanics in all of Magic.
Ebon Death, also, this was not like a great fit for this deck, I don't think, especially with the double pips. But
what is the right fit for Ebon Death? What's the deck you want?
I mean, I think just like in a more focused, like, I feel like it is super flexible. I think just like specifically the double pips was a little bit challenging, and also like my curve was a little bit high, and this is something that like I think can end the game for an aggressive deck, or if you're trying to like be a little bit more of a controlling deck and like cycle it as a resource, that makes sense. In this, where I'm just like trying to get to 5 and then have all of my expensive cards just be like haymakers, is kind of the plan with this 5-color nonsense deck. It felt a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
But it did work, and it worked with balance. It worked with just like flying is good. I also liked the Hive of the Eye Tyrant more than I expected. I think Menace is a great keyword. It's probably one of my favorite evasion keywords.
Yeah, it's one of the cleanest for sure.
Being able to remove stuff from the graveyard turned out to be relevant. And,
Very
after
relevant.
seeing that play out, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that cares about the graveyard. So even just like having a land that's a pretty low cost, and then even if you just have to like throw it in chump attack, just having the flexibility to be able to hit something in the graveyard comes up.
How do you feel about the man lands from this set, specifically with her end of the battlefield tap condition, in a slower, more reactive deck?
I still like them.
Do you like them more or less same as in a proactive deck, an aggressive deck?
I think it's less about that than more just about the particular deck, what like your card advantage suite is going to look like, and how much the mana sinks are actually relevant. I feel like in this particular deck, the mana sinks were relevant.
Yeah. Part of the reason I really like the aggressive red one is that I feel like when you play it tapped, it's going to be more fine because you have a lower curving deck, and so you'll be more likely to be able to do something else with your mana because you have another 2-drop or something that you can cast when you play that card tapped. I don't know, though.
Yeah, I think the red one's definitely the most powerful in terms of what is the context it fits in.
Yeah.
Like, the red deck doesn't, and exactly because of that, like, you're probably, I mean, I don't know, it's 2021. Red has Ragavan and other ridiculous cards, but in sort of the general philosophy, if red decks are going to dump their hand and then kind of hope they got there under their opponent, then the mana sink is pretty relevant.
We got a question from Salary Boy. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, that was kind of an exhausting match.
The first game was very, very, very long.
I'm curious.
And it was kind of like
how I messed up.
It was definitely the kind of game where I think we both made some to call them a misplay sounds like it's obvious. I think there were probably more powerful lines either of us could have taken at different points because there were so many. I had so many options. I know that I was just like, there's too many choices for me to really feel like I was choosing the correct one. So the first game was not the kind of game I strictly want to encourage with my cube, although it is something that just kind of happens in grid drafts sometimes. Second two games were about what I would expect. I mean,
yeah.
Like, it's not even like Balance won you the game single-handedly. You had to combine it with Dragon.
Right.
You know, and like sequence your plays.
Dragons, plural.
Dragons, plural. You didn't get to cast even death.
But it was there.
Yes. I had fun, and Magic is good.
Yeah, Magic is good.
That's my feeling
I would
overall.
say Magic is good.
Shall we wrap it up?
How do you feel about the fact that we had 5 basics in this match?
Great.
Good.
Love
Excellent.
it. I want to give my players as many choices, including choices of do you even want to play basics in your deck? Like, I don't know. It's like it's the same way that like I want Ancient Tomb to not always be a Windmill Slam. Like I don't want you to always be like I'm gonna play every single fixing land that I drafted.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes you don't want to because there are reasons not to, like Edge of Autumn or Path to Exile in your opponent's deck or something.
Yeah, that's fair. I definitely have as a baseline, I'm like, I want to play some basics, right? So just looking at this and then being like, yeah, I actually don't need basics for anything. Like I actually could have taken lands maybe slightly higher.
Yeah. All right, we'll wrap it up there, though. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. You can check us out at luckypaper.co. Anthony and I have a podcast where we talk about Cube and other fun Magic topics every week at Lucky Paper Radio. You can find that by Googling Lucky Paper Radio. Go to luckypaper.co. We want to tell them, Anthony, anything else? This will go up before our survey is complete. So if you are a Cube owner and you're testing cards from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms or Adventures in the Commander Realms, whatever it's called, fill out the
Forgotten
survey.
Realms Commander. Yeah, both surveys are up. We have not had a lot of responses from the Commander set, which is not totally surprising. We see that pretty consistently, but I would encourage everybody to go take a look, see if anything appeals there.
I feel like a lot of people are going to be excited about that horse.
That horse. Check out.
It's not the kind of
horse.
card that appeals to me. Phantom Steed. Here we go. 3 and a blue for a 4/3 with flash. Enters the battlefield. Exile another target creature you control until Phantom Steed leaves the battlefield. So it like O-rings one of your own creatures. But when it attacks, you create a copy tapped and attacking of the exiled creature and its solution as in addition to its other types, and you exile at the end of combat. Sacrifice at the end of combat.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's sick. Like it's the exact kind of card I feel like a lot of people are going to like because it does different stuff depending on how you draft your deck, build your deck, play your deck. And it's very powerful. I mean, like, in response to a removal spell, you play a 4/3 with flash and fizzle a removal spell. Even just playing it and, getting a surprise blocker is good.
Yeah.
And then being able to untap, it's got flash, so obviously, like, you can do it. Let's say you're not fizzling a removal spell or something. Your opponent gets to their end step, you flash it in, exile your best thing, attack, make a copy of it. And then if this thing dies, you still get the other thing back. So, I don't know. I think that card's really cool, and more people are probably going to be testing it than have told us on the survey.
You gotta answer the survey.
One more question before we go. If we're gonna play more Magic, let's talk a little bit more Magic cards.
Okay.
I also want to know what you think about Min Wily Illusionist that was been cut out by some. Looks like it was cut out by a toddler, but Min Wily Illusionist. What do you think of this card? This is 1 blue for a 1/3. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, make a 1/1 blue illusion creature token with this creature gets +1/+0 for each other illusion you control. And whenever an illusion you control dies, you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to that creature's power from your hand onto the battlefield.
I think it's very cool.
This is like the most powerful. I think the most powerful draw a second card payoff we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Maybe Ironcrag Pyromancer is the more powerful draw a second card payoff.
It's definitely Ironcrag Pyromancer just gives you back the value immediately, whereas this like the ceiling is much higher, but it takes some time to really get there.
That's
I would be curious to see it in play, but it's a little bit difficult for me to imagine like what the play patterns are like. It just cares about so many things on different axes, like make a bunch of illusions, also draw multiple cards, and also have big stuff in your hand, and like maybe try and get your illusions to die at certain times. Where
I feel like you have to look at that last line as pure.
Yeah, I think I'm being a little bit distracted by some of that. So I think just like the floor of like it's a 3 mana that's going to add like 5 power to the board is pretty relevant.
1/3 that will make some threats. I mean, it kind of snowballs pretty quickly. I mean, if you trigger it 3 times, that sounds like a lot. But if you do manage to trigger it 3 times, you've got a bunch of 3/1, they're 3/1 illusion creature tokens. So you've got 10 power on board.
Yeah, and your opponent's going to think twice about blocking them. I think that's maybe the more interesting part about that last line of text is it just makes creatures scary. Yeah.
Anyway, that card's the other card that interested me a little bit from Commander Adventures in Commander Realms. So that's it, though. We're hanging up now. We'll stop recording now.